All right. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for hopping on with us tonight. My name is Beth Westland. If you want, go ahead and drop in the chat where you're tuning in from. It's always fun to see where people are listening or watching from. But I've been in the industry for about 8 years now, and I have a background in human resources for probably about 24 years now. I have had my own gym business and I got certified in personal training and nutrition coaching, trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. I definitely did not see myself doing this, but my only regret is definitely not taking a look at it sooner. So we are excited to share more with you as far as what we have to offer and why this company is different. The products and the opportunity alone have legit changed my life. And we're going to share a little bit more about why they are truly different and why that should matter to you because somebody who cares about you invited you here tonight and we're excited to share more. Maybe you're catching the replay or you're on with us live. But we're going to go ahead and just highlight a few of our top products. You're going to hear a few testimonies, and then at the end, we'll touch a little bit on the business side. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen and go through some of the stuff here. Okay, hopefully I think we're good. All right, so commitment to quality. So I myself am super picky with what I take and what I share. I am sensitive to preservatives and some other ingredients just because of my own health journey, from autoimmune to Hashimoto's to thyroid stuff. And I even recently learned I'm dealing with Lyme's right now. So I got kind of a hot mess going on. So when I found this company and this brand, it legit has been the cleanest that I have come across. We are CGMP certified, so they test all the ingredients. They don't have any synthetics, no additives, none of that stuff. It's made from whole, like raw food plant products, and it's proprietary blends that are specific to Ternat. So, in the company, as far as that goes, too, Ternat stands for to change life, and that's kind of exactly what we're doing here. We have tens of thousands of testimonies, and we'll talk a little bit more about that too as we go. So, as far as next up, if my slides cooperate, here is one of our probably top popular products, Nootropics coffee. So if you're one of those people that maybe you are a little bit of a coffee addict, you have energy drinks throughout the afternoon, you kind of have that crash and you just need a little something pick me up. This is a nootropics beverage that comes in like a coffee or chocolate flavor, and then we also have a lemonade option. So a nootropics is basically something that's going to boost serotonin levels in your brain, and when serotonin is boosted, that also helps you sleep at night. So it gives you energy without the crash, but also helps you sleep better too. You're going to surprisingly feel more motivated. I know that sounds a little crazy, but even just the mood boosters in it, you're going to feel less stressed. I know me, it makes me feel like I'm a better human, honestly, and it helps me tackle my inbox even on the most craziest days. But it has a slow release caffeine, so you're not going to experience that crash. You won't have the yucky jitters, and it also helps with appetite suppressants and fat burners too. Also helps people kick the soda habit also. All right. And then Enrich. This is another one of our super popular products. It's a plant-based digestive enzyme. So a lot of people know that digestive enzymes or even pre and probiotics are pretty important in their routine, but they don't necessarily know why. So if you struggle with any of these symptoms, maybe even just bloating, IBS, that was me. I had it for years. It was so bad. It landed me in the ER a couple of times. Maybe food sensitivities, indigestion, heartburn, maybe you're just tired, you're a little cranky, you even get acne, like anything random like that. It could be related to gut health. Even our hormones are related to gut health. It impacts so much. So, this digestive enzyme is a raw, full spectrum enzyme that has actually stabilized pre and probiotics in it that are activated by chelated minerals. Our supplements are all methylated as well, if that's something you have to worry about. But this helps break down the fats, the carbs, the sugars, the proteins that you're ingesting, and it helps you better absorb the nutrition that you're intaking. And then it helps your body get rid of the crap it doesn't know what to do with, including even like lactose that's found in dairy. It supports even just regularity. And even if you have a problem with going too much or not enough, it helps with whatever issue you're dealing with. And I'm going to bring on my beautiful friend Deanna. She is a nurse and she has spent years dedicating her life to helping other people and just giving back. And whether that's in the medical world or in this more natural wellness side. And she has a really amazing story with this product because she's one of those people that suffered with gut and digestive issues for years and tried all of the things. So, Deanna, go ahead and fire away.
Yeah, so like Beth said, I struggled for years with digestive issues. Essentially, my whole life, I had food sensitivities. I had heartburn at a very young age. Um, Lactose bothers me. Shortly after I had my son, though, 12 years ago, my gut health tanked even more. I had to have my gallbladder out after an emergency C-section. I had other abdominal surgeries. I had a hysterectomy, and everything was just awful. Like I was running to the bathroom all the time. My kids would always joke, like we'd get in the car, I'd buckle them in their car seats and be like, okay, I have to go to the bathroom again. And I'd run in the house and go to the bathroom. It was horrible. And food sensitivities. Gluten, I went gluten free. I did the low FODMAP diet, if you know what that is. I did all of the things. I tried all of the over the counter probiotics. Nothing worked for me long term. And then Beth introduced me to this company and these products, and I tried a couple other things. And I wasn't going to try the Enrich because I seriously just didn't think it would help. I thought, nope, I'm just going to live like this forever. And when I got my kit, I decided to give it a try. And I'm telling you, within a week, I was feeling better. And I was double dosing on it because I was in such rough shape. But now I've been on these products for over 3 years, I think now, and I have no more digestive issues. I can go eat ice cream with my kids. I can eat gluten. I am not running to the bathroom. I'm no longer taking heartburn medication. Like it has been life changing for me. So if you're struggling with any digestive issues, you don't have to keep trying other things. You're wasting your money. Just start with the Enrich. I promise you, it's got to work. If it worked for me, it's got to work for everybody else too. So that's my story on Enrich.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. That's such a big deal when you struggle with something for so many years and then you actually find something that works. And you've tried all the things too. So thankfully you gave something one more try. We've got a video that actually breaks down how this product works. You can actually see it in action and what it actually does. Oh, if we can get it to play here, bear with me. Maybe it won't.
We're going to demonstrate the power of the Enrich enzymes using a snack pack pudding. As you can see, it's a solid. I turned it upside down here. I'm going to take one of these enzymes, crack it open, and stir in these raw enzymes that also have pre and probiotics. We're going to make sure this is really stirred around in here. These enzymes are designed to be taken before meals, so we're breaking down the carbs, the fats, the sugars, and the proteins so the body can actually absorb all the nutrients from the food and help with digestion. And so, as you can see, this pudding is already going through a change. And literally, in just about a minute and a half, it took a solid pudding and it liquefied it. I love being able to see the products that I'm taking every day work right before my eyes. And that's one of the great features of Enrich is we get to demonstrate the power of enzymes here.
Yes, and I love how you can see how it works right in front of your eyes too. And don't worry, like seeing it liquefy that pudding, it's not going to send you to the bathroom. As I mentioned, it helps with whatever area you struggle with. And next up is our collagen. This is probably the product that got me here. When I found this company and this brand, I was running a franchise boot camp gym and I was struggling with a shoulder injury that was probably going on about a year. And even just being in the fitness world, you know, collagen is important, just being active and all the things. But as we get older, we start losing collagen and we stop producing it, which is why we will get saggy, we'll get baggy, we'll get the wrinkles, our hair will start thinning, our joints will hurt, all of that stuff. And it's the most abundant protein in our body, right from your tendons to your ligaments, to your joints, to your muscle, to your hair, to your nails. Collagen is involved in everything. And so it supports all of that. So it's super important to incorporate a actual collagen product that works. And they're not all created equal, unfortunately, because when I had found this, I was taking a collagen that we sold at the gym. It was a powder version. I thought it was doing something, but I didn't really feel any results. I didn't see any results. When I changed to this liquid collagen, within 2 weeks, maybe even a little bit less, that shoulder pain that I was dealing with for almost a year was starting to let up. And I couldn't even change a shirt without pain. I couldn't open a door without pain. And I couldn't even coach some of my boot camp sessions because I couldn't demo the exercises. I had to have the clients do it. So you could imagine when they saw that I was actually capable of doing some of the things, and even just people noticing, like, when you're struggling with something for so long, people notice and they stand out, and then they start asking, hey, like, what are you using? Because my knee hurts. Maybe I could benefit from that type thing. So switching to a collagen that is highly absorbable and has the extra added benefits to it can make all the difference. This liquid version has 10 grams of protein. It is hydrolyzed, which means it's highly absorbable. Your body is going to use it right away. So it will help with so many things, from the joint discomfort to the fine lines to the wrinkles. Biotin is amazing for hair as well. With those thyroid issues I mentioned, my hair was thinning, like legit receding hairline. I didn't even want to wear my hair up. It was that bad. My hair is now filling in, and that receding hairline is not there anymore. Like, my hair has never been so thick. And I just can't say enough good about this particular product, just being able to see and feel the results. I knew if it could help me with something so simple as a sports injury, I knew it could help so many other people. And on this slide here, you can see just some of the before and afters. So like in the upper right-hand corner, our friend Lori, she was collagen loading, and you can see the benefits it does for cellulite, which is amazing. Like, what else gets rid of that? And we all have it. So having a product that helps with that too, anything from surgical scars to thinning hair, to eyebrows, to lashes, to acne, and even muscle mass and toned. So even in the upper left-hand picture, you can see a gentleman there, Russ Losey. He's one of our owners and founders. He simply incorporated this collagen that has the 10 grams of protein that's highly absorbable, and you can see the muscle definition. And that's the only thing different he added to his routine. And he's a workout nut, and he didn't change anything but add the collagen. So that alone says a lot about what this product offers. All right, and next up is our daily health system. And I'm going to bring Deanna back on here just because, with her background in nursing and metabolic health, she can speak to these so much better than I can with the fitness world. So I'm going to go ahead and have her bring on mute and come back on, and she can share a little bit more about the daily health system.
Yeah, so the Daily Health System is absolutely one of my favorite products here. Because I'm a nurse, I look at a lot of unhealthy people on a daily basis, and a lot of that is metabolic health. So, metabolic health, that has to do with your blood pressure, cholesterol, triglycerides, blood sugar, and waist circumference. This two-part system here helps with all of those things. We won an award last year, a Gold Stevie Award, and that's because this system does what it says it's going to do. People are having amazing results. So it's a two-part system. Transform is product number one. This is a pill that you would take prior to eating your meals, especially higher carb meals. It's going to convert 50 to 90% of the glucose you take in, turn that into dietary fiber in your digestive tract before it even hits your bloodstream. That is amazing. So many people are walking around with blood sugar issues. We know a lot of people that have diagnosed blood sugar issues, but there are a lot of people walking around and don't even know it. So you can see in one of these graphics here, it'll show the blood sugar spike that this person had without the Transform. And then they ate the same meal after they took the Transform before they ate. And you can see how it leveled out their blood sugar. So why is that important? Because it helps keep your inflammation at bay as well in your body. It's going to help your metabolism. It's going to increase your energy and focus. It's also going to allow your body to burn fat instead of your muscles. So it also helps reduce your brain fog. And then it comes with another part. We released this one, I don't even know how long ago, a year ago. Activate. This So you guys all have heard of the GLP-1 shots that are all over on the market. Um, they're a huge fad right now. Everybody's doing them. They're originally meant for people with blood sugar issues. However, they are prescribed off-label for weight loss. Uh, they mimic your GLP-1 hormone. So a lot of people don't know that we all have the GLP-1 hormone in our gut already. It's just as we age and damage our body with all the foods that we eat, alcohol, all of the other things, we don't produce it as much as we should. So this drink here, you do it once or twice a day. It helps increase your GLP-1 naturally. It helps activate your AMPK fat burning process. And maybe that's a little too sciencey for you. That's okay. Just know that it helps reduce that food noise. It's going to turn off those cravings. It's going to burn your stubborn belly fat. It helps with your cortisol, stress hormone, and it helps with all the other factors of metabolic health as well. So if you're on a metabolic health journey, want to lose some weight, feel better overall, want to get off maybe some prescription medications, this could help with that. We don't ever claim to cure or treat anything, but it's really amazing when you can support your body with natural plant-based ingredients. And I know a lot of people out there are looking for that right now. So we have another nurse on here, Lisa. She is a mom and a grandma, an amazing nurse who's also dedicated her time helping other people with their health. And she has an amazing story that I think will resonate with a lot of you on here. So we're going to bring Lisa on and she's going to share. All right, go ahead, Lisa.
Hi. Yeah, I started the Daily Health System, which is the Transform and Activate. I was certified, I was exercising, I was eating right. I couldn't get my cholesterol lowered no matter what I did. I couldn't get my belly fat was growing. I couldn't get rid of that. I couldn't get my weight down no matter what I did. And I even tried doing this fasting where you only ate for like 8 hours. Nothing worked. Didn't matter. So I started on the Daily Health System. And within actually 2 months later, I had my cholesterol checked and my levels, most of them were within the normal range. I'd never been able to do that. I have actually lost the belly fat. I actually have a waist now. I have not had my waist for over 10 years, so I'm super excited. I have more energy. I mean, and one of the other biggest things is the food noise. I have struggled with cravings my whole life. I mean, it's anybody that knows this is an emotional stress because your body's always thinking of cravings and you're eating, and I would overeat. Nothing I tried I couldn't get it to stop. Once I started taking the Daily Health System, the cravings are gone. I'll even sometimes think, oh, it's dinner time, I should probably eat. This has been the biggest thing. I absolutely love Daily Health System, and I recommend this for your health and for your metabolic health too, and to feel better.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for sharing. I think so many women, even men out there, can resonate with your story. Just as we get older, you know, everything slows down. So if we can support our body naturally and help speed that process back up, our metabolism, it just helps with everything in our body. So it's amazing. I'm going to talk about our next product here. And all the women on here, if you are a man on here, maybe your partner, your wife needs to hear this part too, but menopause is being talked about a lot lately. If you are on Facebook, TikTok, anywhere, women are talking about menopause, perimenopause, which is amazing because we deserve it to be talked about. So menopause can start as early as 35 and it can go on for years. These symptoms can go on during perimenopause, menopause. People have symptoms post-menopause. The most common ones that people know are hot flashes and night sweats, but there are over 103 symptoms of perimenopause. And there's a list of the top 20 here on your screen. If any of these symptoms resonate with you, drop it in the comments because some of them I didn't even know were part of perimenopause, like I think there's itchy ears on there, tingling, the fatigue, low energy, the slow metabolism too. That is definitely part of perimenopause. So this is a patented supplement. It's plant-based. It has ashwagandha in it, and oh my gosh, what is the other part called that's in here?
Estro G100.
Estro G100, thank you. So that is the patented part of this supplement, and it is helping so many people with the hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, libido. Women lose their libido as they age, vaginal dryness, so many things. And this is just a huge help. A lot of women are not getting the help they need at their physicians because we're told we just need to deal with it. And we all know that that is unacceptable. So For Her is here to save the day. If you are struggling with perimenopause, let us know. We can get this in your hands.
Yes, thanks so much for sharing. All right, next up, if I can get my slides to cooperate here. This is stuff that is near and dear to me, just being in the fitness world. We have a few products that recently were released, from a whey protein, clear whey protein, to creatine. And in the fitness world, you don't have to be a gym nut to take creatine. Honestly, you don't have to even like lift weights if you don't want to. So creatine is beneficial just because as we get older, we start losing our muscle mass, and the creatine helps preserve that. Is one of the most common supplements studied, the top 5 supplements studied out of like all of them. So it's super safe, and it's something that's actually in our body, and we get it from our food, but we can't get enough of it from our food, just with how food is depleted, or if we don't get enough protein. It just helps to supplement with it. And on top of the muscle benefits, you'll also see more tone, because with muscle, you look toned, and people like to say snatched. And then you also have the cognitive benefits, the clarity, the focus. And this creatine isn't just like any one you can get on the shelf. It has a nootropics in it. So you're also going to get that extra boost of clarity, focus, memory, cognitive function as well. And then our clear protein, I know a lot of whey protein powders out there are chalky, they don't taste great, they don't mix well. This is a clear version, like it literally looks like juice. You can mix it up, you can drink it chilled, you can throw it in your yogurt, you can make it into stuff. This has 20 grams of protein for 90 calories, and we have an option that also has caffeine in it. If you're one of those people that needs a little kick in the butt, that would be the option for you. But otherwise, it's an easy way to get protein in, because I would say like 85–90% of people, they don't get enough protein in. And a protein shake like that is an easy way to get it in. Even just 1 or 2 scoops a day, you're getting an extra 40 grams of protein. So those 2 products alone have been amazing for just anybody that wants overall wellness, fitness, all of that fun stuff. And then in the beginning, you heard me mention testimonies. We have a group that has thousands of testimonies in it, that people are sharing their results, their stories, their struggles, and what they did to overcome them. So you don't have to just take our word for it. You can get back with the person who invited you here, tell them you want in on this testimony group, and you can poke around in there for yourself. You can even search keywords, things you're struggling with, anything of the sort, and you can see for yourself what these products do. And then next up, you heard me kind of share my story, and then Deanna and Lisa as well. Obviously, when you have those types of results, people notice and they ask. And when they ask, are you going to tell them it's a secret? Like, no. Anytime somebody asks you for a recommendation, whether it's like on the makeup you're using or the clothes you're wearing, you tell them where you got it. This is the same thing. And I had mentioned I have owned a franchise business before, and that cost me probably over $50,000 plus to get that up and running. And there was insane monthly fees every single month, and it was very expensive and not doable or lucrative to continue. So this is a virtual option to having a franchise business, and one of the most reasonable investment options you can get into. So that's where the network marketing comes into play. So you basically partner with a proven brand that has already the products and all of the things behind it. They represent the company. Everything is tested, trusted. Basically, you get duplicatable systems. Deanna will touch on that a little bit as well, where we have plug and play systems where you can simply just plug into what we have available and literally just start your business. Things are done for you, from social media to other tools that you can utilize. And then, of course, you can even build a team if you want to do that as well, and have other kind of like franchise owners doing their own business, helping other people, or just simply sharing what is working for them and what they are loving. All right. Deanna, do you want to go over this part? All right, and you're muted right now. And Deanna's going to cover this part because Deanna, as I mentioned, she's a nurse, but this business opportunity has allowed her to stay casual with her nursing career so she can be present with her kids. Her kids are in
Yeah.
sports and she is so crazy busy. And this has helped her do that. So take it away.
Yeah, so I am extremely busy with these children. They are teenagers and they are in all the sports. School is starting back up again, and we are just on the go nonstop. So this business has allowed me to stay casual, so I never have to miss a sporting event or school event. And it's easy because we have everything done for us. Like Beth mentioned, we have an app that you can share directly from. We have trainings and recordings that we can plug into to help us grow our business. Our leaders are there for us at anytime we need something. It's just amazing, this community. Everybody wants to see everybody win here. So we have a website. We don't have crazy monthly fees or anything like that. So the website is all done for us. We do not have to keep inventory, which is huge because nobody wants to keep inventory at home. So it's just super, it's a simple strategy. I love it. There's multiple ways you can earn here. We have retail bonuses, launch bonuses, builder bonuses, just so many bonuses, customer impact bonuses. We get paid weekly on commissions and we get up to $10 commission per product sold. And then depending on how many products you sell, you can earn additional percentages on top of that. All of that adds up. So the more you sell, the bigger your paycheck. That is paid weekly. And then this is one of my favorite parts of our comp plan. When Beth showed me the comp plan, I told my husband, I said, I'm going to earn a Jeep. And I did. Within my first couple months, I earned my Jeep. You can get paid $350 to $500 a month for driving a Jeep. And it's not just limited to Wranglers. You can get any style of Jeep. Super fun. And that is at our very first core rank, you guys. A lot of companies, you don't see that until you get into the upper ranks of the company. This is at our first level. Like, this is for everybody. So it is amazing. These are just some more bonuses that you can earn. There is a Run to Jade bonus where you can earn an additional $500 on top of the Jeep, on top of your commissions, on top of your team pay. You can earn that extra $500 in your first 30 days. And then after that, you still have a chance to earn that extra bonus on top of all of the money we already talked about. So in your first 30 days, you have the opportunity to literally make $1,500 or more with your customer commissions, all the bonuses, the Jeep bonus. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good number for people that are struggling these days. So it's been really helpful for me and my family. And what I also love about this is that they allow you to sign your spouse up as well. A lot of companies do not allow that. So you can build two businesses side by side, and you can both earn all of the money that we talked about, plus another Jeep. So that's pretty crazy too. I love it. This graphic here that you see, this shows like what your monthly base pay would be if you decided to build a team here. So if you look at that, the green line across, I mean, dream big. You can make $500 a month if that's what you want. You can make $8,000 a month. It's doable for everybody that is on this call. So that's what I love about this company. Oh yeah, and you can also earn trips, like two incentive trips per year for you and a guest, all inclusive things. They go to Mexico, the Caribbean. You can hang out with the fabulous community like all of us. So it's fun.
Yes, definitely. Thanks so much for sharing. I appreciate it. So as far as just what you've seen a ton of information tonight. Maybe you're just here for the products, and that is totally fine. We would love to hook you up to get you feeling better. But maybe you're just part of the percentage where there's more month than paycheck and money is tight. and you could use a little extra income. That is where the opportunity comes to play. And we would love to help just even talk you through that or answer any questions that you may have. But basically, you can go at any pace that you want here. If you want to walk, if you want to skip, if you want to run and earn as much as you possibly can, all of those options are here for you. It's up to you, and we will match whatever pace that you want to go at. So with that, let me close this out here and stop sharing my screen. So we so appreciate you taking the time tonight. We ran over a little bit. I was hoping we were going to cut it a little bit shorter, but we so appreciate the time because I know it is very precious. But go ahead and get back to the person who invited you here tonight, or they're going to end up circling back with you, and let them know what stood out to you the most. Maybe it's the products, maybe it was one of the stories that you heard, or maybe it was the extra income that stood out to you. Even just getting a vehicle payment off your plate, extra money for groceries, or anything of the sort, it goes a long way, and that is all possible here. But we so appreciate your time tonight, and feel free to get back with the person who invited you here and let them know what stood out to you the most. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate your time.